Hello. Now let us start a new topic of this lesson, that is the reaction of acid with metals. See, acid, as for example, we take the king of chemical, that is sulfuric acid, with any metal. Okay, select any metal, suppose zinc. Sulfuric acid H2SO4 plus zinc, acid with metal. Then what happens? Salt and hydrogen gas is released. Here zinc replaces this sulfate and react with sulfate and form zinc sulfate, and hydrogen gas is released. Okay, you have to balance also. We have learned this balancing of chemical equation in chapter number 1. As for example, if you take hydrochloric acid with zinc, then you will get zinc chloride ZnCl2 plus hydrogen gas. Remember, the valency of zinc is +2 and valency of chlorine is -1. 2 you have to write here, 1 you have to write here. That's why the formula is zinc chloride ZnCl2. Once again I said that recall 9 standard valency table. As for example, hydrochloric acid plus magnesium, it gives magnesium chloride MgCl2. Again, why it is called MgCl2 and not MgCl? Find out. Valency of magnesium is +2, whereas valency of chlorine is -1, and hydrogen gas is released. Okay, so we say that in short, when acid reacts with metal, it gives you salt of that metal and hydrogen gas is produced. Okay, it is also asked in one liner that when acid reacts with metal, which gas is produced? Simple question. And sometimes the twisted one acid is given, as for example carbonic acid. When carbonic acid reacts with tungsten, then which gas is produced? You have to remember, when acid reacts with metal, produce salt and hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas is released always, every time. Okay, but this is not true for every metal. This is not true for every acids. Means for all acids this is not true. Means well-known acid it is true. For all metals it is also not true. As for example, if you take copper instead of zinc and magnesium, then copper does not give this type of reaction, means it does not produce hydrogen gas. Is it okay? Now you can take base with metal. As for example, we take sodium hydroxide metal, base with metal. Again you can have salt and hydrogen gas. Is it okay? See, base like sodium hydroxide, metal like suppose zinc, then salt is Na2ZnO2 and hydrogen gas is produced. This is called sodium zincate. Learn it. In chemistry, you have to learn the formula. This is the only way. So Na2ZnO2 known as sodium zincate. Same style, base when reacts with metal, it produces salt of that metal and hydrogen gas liberate. Now acid reacts with metallic carbonate and metallic hydrocarbon. See, for this, if you have a textbook, then you can see the figure 2.1. If you want to check out that whatever gas is produced is hydrogen gas or not, if you want to verify that, then please light up the candle and place this candle or burning splinter with this test tube which contain hydrogen gas. Then you can hear the pop-up sound, because hydrogen gas burns with pop-up sound. Okay, see figure 2.1 in your textbook. Now comes to figure 2.2 in your textbook. This is about acid when reacts with metallic carbonate or metallic hydrocarbonate. Now see, acid with metallic carbonate. First we start. Acid, any acid you can select. As for example, suppose I select hydrochloric acid. Metallic carbonate, suppose sodium carbonate. Sodium is the metal, Na2CO3. Valency of sodium +1 and carbonate -2 cross with each other, then you will get Na2CO3. Hydrochloric acid when reacts with sodium carbonate, what happens? See, sodium reacts with chlorine and forms salt. We call it NaCl. Okay. Then carbon dioxide gas is released from CO3, and after that water is also released, that is H2O. Now try to balance. Na2, so you have to multiply this by 2. The chlorine will be also 2, multiply this by 2. Chlorine 2, hydrogen 2, here already hydrogen 2 is there. Okay, so when acid reacts with metallic carbonate, sodium carbonate, this is called sodium carbonate. This is very well known. Sodium chloride, carbon dioxide gas, and water vapor is released. Okay, now if you take acid with metallic hydrogen carbonate, then see what happens. See, again HCl plus metal, we take sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. It gives once again salt, NaCl, carbon dioxide gas is released, water vapor is also released. See here, in both the equation, products are similar, reactants are different. The only change is what? Sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate. Okay, and the equation is totally balanced, no need to balance it. Now if you pass carbon dioxide through the lime water, see what happens. When carbon dioxide passes through lime water, lime water is known as calcium hydroxide, CaOH twice, CaOH twice, plus carbon dioxide pass through it, lime water which is used for whitewashing the walls. Okay, so CaOH twice plus carbon dioxide gives you CaCO3, and water vapor is released here, gaseous form. This is called calcium carbonate. It has a white color precipitate, and that's why we say that lime water turns milky. Yeah, the color is milky. This lime water, CaOH twice, when carbon dioxide gas pass through it, then it converts into calcium carbonate. It forms white precipitate, means white color, so the lime water converts into milky like substance. As for example, suppose we said that lime water, calcium hydroxide is used for whitewashing the wall. On the wall, if calcium hydroxide or lime water we apply, then in the atmosphere carbon dioxide is present. This atmospheric carbon dioxide reacts with calcium hydroxide which is applied on the wall and form calcium carbonate. After some time we can see that white color wall is formed and it become hard after some times, so it is called calcium carbonate. Okay, In Gujarati it is called ચૂનાનો પથ્થર. આ ચૂનાનું પાણી કહેવાય એને. And water vapor is also released. So if there is a newly whitewashing walls or rooms is there, if you enter into this fresh whitewashing room, then we can feel moisture content in higher proportion in this room. This is because water vapor continuously released from all the walls, and that's why we feel moisture or moist atmosphere in that fresh room. Okay, now this is lime water. When carbon dioxide gas pass through it, calcium carbonate and water vapor is produced. We said milky color, it turns milky. Now when we supply excess amount of carbon dioxide, then in this calcium carbonate and water is produced. After that calcium carbonate, and in this calcium carbonate and water, once you supply more amount of carbon dioxide in it, then you will get calcium hydrogen carbonate, which is soluble in water. CaHCO3 twice. Calcium hydrogen carbonate, which is soluble in water. Once again this milky color converts into white color. So excess amount of carbon dioxide when we pass, then milky converts into white color. Different forms of calcium carbonates are limestone, chalk, and marble. They are the different form of calcium carbonate. Okay, now we are going to learn about neutralization reaction. What do you mean by neutralization, which is also known as titration? First write down all this thing, and after that we will start neutralization reaction.